Hello and welcome to the second day of Russian Cases Bootcamp Prepositional Case. I hope that the first task was really easy for you. You have received the answer keys, so now you can check your answers. Today we're going to speak about how to change adjectives in the prepositional case. So you know that adjectives always match the gender of the noun. For example, we can say новый стол, a new table. But we have to say новая книга, a new book. But we will also say новое платье, a new dress. So новый, новая, новое match the gender of the noun they are attached to. But I can also add here that adjectives always have to match not only the gender, but also the case of the noun they are attached to. So for example, if you want to say I live in a new house, the word house, of course, will go to prepositional case. It will take ye. But the word new, новый, will also change its ending. So this is the thing we're going to discuss today. How to change adjectives in prepositional case. So let's take this phrase as an example. I live in a new house. A new house is новый дом. So let's see. We will say я живу в доме, in the house, attach the ye, and look what happens to the word новый. It becomes новом. It takes the ending om. Я живу в новом доме. I live in a new house. From this example, we can conclude that adjectives in masculine and also in neutral will have the ending om. In Russian, we almost all the time have two options for endings. So besides om, we also have another ending, and that is yem. For example, I swim in a blue ocean. The word ocean is океан. In the ocean is location here, so в океане. And the word синий will take the yem ending, в синем океане. Another example. Это красивый park. This is a beautiful park. For instance, I want to say the kids are in the beautiful park. And I will say дети в красивом парке. The word park takes the ye, the word красивый takes the om, because park is masculine. Дети в красивом парке. Or это дорогой магазин. It is an expensive store. Дорогой магазин. Женщина в дорогом магазине. The woman is in the expensive store. Женщина в дорогом магазине. You may get a question, which of the two do I have to use? Do I have to use om or do I have to use yem? It is a spelling rule. Your choice depends on the consonant that precedes the ending. But I will tell you that at the beginner stages, we will use the om ending. I call it the top ending almost all the time. So if you don't know which one to use, most likely you will need to use om. If you need to use yem, or as I say, the bottom ending, I will specifically mention it. Let me show you one more example, this time with neutral. For example, большое кафе, a big coffee shop. Большое кафе. So if I want to say I'm in a big coffee shop, I will say я в большом кафе. So the word coffee shop, кафе, already ends in ye. There is no need to add another one. You just leave the word as it is. The word большое changes for большом. Я в большом кафе. So as you can see, masculine and neutral get the same ending. When we speak about the bottom ending, maybe one of the most common words that we will need to memorize for now is the word good, хороший. If I want to say he works in a good office, I will say он работает в хорошем офисе. В хорошем офисе. As you can see, the word хороший got the bottom ending yem. Otherwise, once again, you will use the om, the top ending. Now let's look at feminine. For instance, we want to say, I live in a new apartment. The phrase is новая квартира. Квартира is feminine, so новая matches. Let's see. Я живу в квартире. The word квартира takes the ye. And новое will become новой, the ending ой. Я живу в новой квартире. So the feminine adjective ending in prepositional case is ой. Or the second option, the bottom ending is ей. But once again, you're going to use ой almost all the time. Let's look at a few more examples. Большая фирма, a big company. He works in a big company. Он работает в большой фирме. The word фирма lost the a, got the е. Большая became большой. Ой is the prepositional case feminine ending here. Or это дорогая гостиница. It's an expensive hotel. Туристы в дорогой гостинице. The tourists are in the expensive hotel. В дорогой гостинице. So дорогая goes to дорогой. Гостиница goes to гостинице. And of course, remember that it's not all the time preposition в, in. Sometimes you will use the preposition на. Well, for example, I live on a beautiful street. Красивая улица is a beautiful street. So I will say я живу на красивой улице. Красивая takes the ой, красивой. Улица becomes улице. And again, as for the bottom ending, for now the only adjective that I will ask you to memorize is the word good. So, for example, we live in a good apartment. Хорошая квартира will become в хорошей квартире. So please remember, the word good takes the bottom ending. В хорошем, в хорошей. And now I would like us to move to упражнение 2, exercise 2. Please look at the PDF and look specifically at the example. We have это старый дом. This is an old house. Где она живет? Where does she live? So I would like you to answer this question and say она живет в старом доме. She lives in an old house. The word дом is masculine, got the е. Старый matches in case and gender в старом. Or the second example, это старая квартира. It is an old apartment. Где он живет? Where does he live? Он живет в старой квартире. He lives in an old apartment. Квартира loses the a, gets the е. Старая matches in the case and gender, takes the ой. В старой квартире. A small note about pronunciation. Please remember that in Russian, if a vowel is not stressed, we have to reduce it. So in the word в старой, старой, o is not stressed. The accent goes to the first syllable, старой. That's why ой will sound actually like I, в старой квартире. And before you start working on this exercise, let's make sure that you know the translation of all the adjectives. So I will just list the adjectives that we have there. So numbers 1 and 2 have the word новый, which is new. Then 3 and 4, it's большой, big. 5 and 6, it's маленький, small or little. 7, 8 is интересный, interesting. 9 and 10, дорогой, expensive. 11 and 12, дешевый, cheap. So please pause this video now, go do exercise 2, and then come back to me. Alright, now let's move to the second part of our lesson. I think you will agree that people ask questions all the time, right? It's normal in conversation, we always want to learn more, to check some details, etc. That's why in this course we are going to spend a lot of time learning how to ask questions. And we will use a lot the word which, what kind. The word which is какой, какая, or какое. So it has genders as well. If you look close at this word, какой, какая, какое, you will see that it looks like a normal adjective. It has the ending ой in masculine, which is a pretty common masculine ending in nominative case. It has ая for feminine, which is a feminine ending in nominative case for adjectives. And it has ое, which is a neutral ending for adjectives in nominative. And so if this word looks like adjective, it actually also acts like an adjective. So the word какой will change in cases. For example, we had a sentence. The children are in a beautiful park. Дети в красивом парке. Let's say I want to specify and I'm asking you, in which park are the children? Like in what park are they? I will replace the word красивый for the question word какой. But since I'm asking about location, I will have to match the gender and the case of the word that I'm asking about. So my question will sound like в каком парке дети? В каком парке дети? So the word какой, masculine here, got the adjective ending for prepositional case. В каком? Because I'm asking a question about location. In which park? Or, for example, we're in a new restaurant. Мы в новом ресторане. And I want to ask, what restaurant are you in? In which restaurant are you? Again, I will ask, в каком вы ресторане? In which restaurant are you? В каком вы ресторане? So two important things to note here. First, the word какой acts as an adjective. It changes in cases as if it's an adjective. Second, preposition in or on always goes before the question word. You will start your question with the preposition. В каком? В каком ресторане? In what restaurant? В каком офисе? In what office? Now let's look at feminine. So the word какая will take the feminine adjective ending ой. So for example, дети учатся в дорогой школе. The kids study at an expensive school. Дети учатся в дорогой школе. And I want to ask, I want to specify, в какой школе учатся дети? In what school do the children study? В какой школе учатся дети? So the word какая became какой. The ая gets replaced for ой. And again, we start the question with в. В какой школе? Or, они живут в хорошей гостинице. They live in a good hotel. I want to ask, in what hotel, in which hotel do they live? В какой гостинице они живут? Again, какая took the form of prepositional feminine. В какой гостинице? So remember, I must match the case and the gender of the word I'm asking about. If I'm asking about the location, my question word какой or какая has to be in prepositional case. So в какой, в каком. Alright, now let's move to упражнение 3. It is basically identical to exercise 2, just how we ask a question is a bit different here. I will not ask you where something or someone is. I will ask you in which place, in what place. So let's look at the example together. Это маленький офис. This is a small office. Это маленький офис. And I'm asking, в каком офисе он работает? What office does he work in? В каком офисе он работает? I would like you to answer the question and say, он работает в маленьком офисе. He works in a small office. Or, это маленькая фирма. It's a small company. В какой фирме он работает? At what company does he work? And you will say, он работает в маленькой фирме. He works in a small company. You might get a question. Okay, I got it already. Like, why do we have to do an exercise that is so similar? But please understand, cases is not just about understanding, right? Like, honestly, it is not enough to just get the concept. What's even more important is to make it automatic, to make it yours. That's why we will work on the same prepositional case for the whole 3 weeks, right? You will do a bunch of exercises. And even if the concept seems really easy for you, please do all the exercises. You may get it in your mind, but you have to get it down there, right, into your brain, deep into your brain, so that it becomes part of you, so that you do it naturally and don't think about this. That is the main point of this course. All right, as always, you have 48 hours to do this exercise, and I will see you in 2 days, in day 3. Спасибо. Пока.